Hey VC, how's it going? Right, okay, very quick video. This is what I'm listening to in the background. This is the Commodores with Hot on the Tracks. Yeah, so the reason why I'm playing this, everything that I'm going to show in the video today came from either a charity shop or a car boot sale, or actually there's quite a few records at the end of the video which I got from a charity event, which are probably the cream of the crop. But yeah, this came from a charity shop. Everything was £2 or less. Most of it was £1 or less. So yeah, so first up, this was from a car boot sale. So cool. Right, okay. So starting off with some 25p finds. This is a nice thing. This is Brian Jackson and Gil Scott Heron. The bottle originally came out in '74. This is a remix 12 on green vinyl, and you can see that, from 1981. A nice, slightly longer mix, which is cool. Another 25p find. This is Freddie Hubbard, You're Gonna Lose Me. Features a great female vocal from Jeannie Tracy. I'll do a needle drop on that. That's lovely stuff. Okay, another quirky little find. This is a 12-inch by the Players Association on Vanguard. You see it's a nice little promo 12 there. The track is the Get Down Mellow sound. Yeah, quite nice stuff. Disco, late 70s. Right, this is from a local charity shop, another 12-inch. Now this has been sitting in my local charity shop for probably about 7 or 8 months. This is a 12 by a band called Zeitgeist. The track's called Over Again, Over Again. Yeah, so this is from 1983. It's post-punk in style, a very sort of a certain ratio with sound. Yeah, so this is a little independent label. Yeah, so the reason why I picked it up was because I noticed that it was produced by Dale Griffin and Overend Watts, who are both obviously from Mott the Hoople. But Dale Griffin, when he left the band, went on to be a producer for the BBC. So a lot of those early 80s John Peel sessions were produced by Dale Griffin, and that's the reason why I picked it up. But yeah, nice stuff. And the jamming label, I didn't realise, only when I looked at it afterwards, was actually funded by Paul Weller. So yes, he put some money into this label. Just I think he did that with a few different ventures. So there was a publishing label that he put some publishing company that he put some money into and that sort of stuff. But yeah, so he put some money into this company. They put out several 12-inches, all of a similar sort of style. However, this one came out at the time when he was splitting up the Dram, and it came out. When he heard it, he hated it that much he pulled his funding, so the label folded after this because he thought this record was so bad. But there you go, I think it's alright. Right, okay, charity shop staple here. This is Shirley Bassey and Something. Always pick this one up when I see it. Yeah, so this has got her version of Light My Fire on it. Now, I've made a mistake in the past in one of my videos of saying that I preferred Shirley Bassey's version of Light My Fire to The Doors. And I got a whole world of shit in the comments for that, but so I clearly wouldn't say that again. But yeah, definitely worth picking up. So yeah, I just like obviously it's got a big break on it, which Portishead sampled and a few other people as well. But also, I mean, her vocal on it's great. It's that overly theatrical vocal, really works with the song, so that's pretty cool. Always cheap, see that one quite a lot. Another regular that you'll see in charity shops, I actually got this from a car boot a couple of weeks ago. This is Diana Ross with I'm Still Waiting, 1971 on Tamla Motown, UK. Now this for me is my favourite period of Diana Ross. All those wonderful songs by Ashford and Simpson, stuff like Surrender, Remember Me, but it also features her version of Reach Out I'll Be There, which is gorgeous. The single I'm Still Waiting, which is a big hit. I listened to Tracy Thorn's Desert Island Disc recently. She named that as being a favourite song, so yeah, very cool. Right, okay. Another charity shop find. This was a quid. This is Patrice Rushen and Posh, 1980. On, is it on Elektra? Yeah, on Elektra. Yeah, so anything you find of Patrice Rushen's worth picking up. Obviously best known for Forget Me Nots. Her first couple of albums I'm still after, and I just never come across them, but pleased to find this one. I was listening to this one this morning actually, and I don't know what the singles were, what singles were taken from this album, but to be perfectly honest, it could be any one of the tracks because everything is as catchy as hell. Yeah, really well produced, just lovely sounding, a little bit yacht rocky in places, just because it's so well produced. Obviously killer session musicians on there, but yeah, so definitely worth checking out if you see it. Another cheapie, another cheap soul album, one that you'll see Baron quite a bit. This cost me a couple of quid. This is the Chai Lights self-titled album, I think from 74, 75. Includes big singles such as Homely Girl, Too Good to Be Forgotten, I Found Sunshine and Stoned Out of My Mind. Yeah, now I appreciate the Chai Lights can be a bit cheesy. I mean, some of the tracks in this are really cheesy and, you know, silly, not necessarily essential, but definitely worth it for the highlights, you know, so I'll do a little drop on the tracks of that as well, so cool. And just finally, just a quick charity shop find before I show you the stuff I got from the charity event. And I'd say that is the best stuff that I'm showing today. This is This Mortal Coil with their debut album from 1984. Now, I didn't realise, I mean, I knew of this album, I didn't realise that this was just basically a collective of musicians that also featured on the 4AD label. So, different vocalists for each track. Yeah, but obviously the whole album just works as a piece on its own. It's really lovely stuff. Unfortunately, this is a little bit noisy, but I will look out for another copy, so cool. Okay then, so back on the 1st of June, I went to a charity night for a local hospice. Everybody obviously paid money to go. It was a really good cause, and they raised quite a bit of money. But a couple of days beforehand, I got a message through from the guy that was running it. He sent it to several of us, basically saying that one of the ladies that was going along was bringing her record collection along, and everything was going to be sold off for £1. So obviously, I said to my mate St Dave I was going with, you know, we get there for the start, you know, don't want to miss out on anything. So it was a 7 o'clock start. I was there about 6:45, and already you could see that it had been picked over. So it's basically an honesty box system. So there's a pint glass next to there's about 5 boxes of records, maybe 6 boxes of records, and there's already about 20-30 quid in there. So obviously 20-30 records are gone. And I would say, by looking at the collection, I would say it was mainly Bowie and Depeche Mode that had gone. So, but the majority of the stuff was from the late 70s, early 80s. She'd obviously collected the stuff during that period and then put it away and never played it again because everything was in great condition. The first lot of stuff that I picked up, this is from later on in the 80s. I picked up about 10 4AD releases, so a lot of Cocteau Twins. So Head Over Heels, Treasure, and Garlands, all of which I already had. I've actually sent out my copies that I had previously out as VCLT, but these 3 copies, all in mint condition, I've kept, and a lot of 12s as well. So Tiny Dynamite by the Cocteau Twins, Echoes in a Shallow Bay by the Cocteau Twins, I'm not too sure what this one is, Peppermint Pig, Cocteau Twins, Ikea Guinea Kookaburra, Cocteau Twins, a 12 by This Mortal Coil, 16 Days, Sunburst and Snowblind by the Cocteaus, and The Spangle Maker by the Cocteaus as well. So all in perfect condition, absolutely lovely stuff. Okay, so I'll be keeping all those. I must say, I actually left a load of stuff there because it was a charity night and because everybody was, you know, it's just a nice atmosphere. When I first got there, I was there with elbows out, just picking everything up. And basically what I did, I picked up all the stuff that I wanted to keep for myself. I left it then. There's quite a lot of stuff that other people bought throughout the night. And I went back at the end of the night and bought stuff that anything that I thought was worth money. Once everybody had finished, I then bought it just to flip myself, you know, to pay for what I bought. The reason why I did that, because it was anything that was left was just going to be given to a local charity shop. So I thought, well, I might as well pick it up myself. So, okay. But other stuff I'm going to keep for myself. The first 2 Talk albums, It's My Life and The Party's Over. I already had Colour of Spring and what's it called? The next one. Come to me in a minute. Yeah, so, but yeah, pleased to find those. There was loads of Gary Newman stuff there. So I picked up the Tubeway album for myself. This is a pressing from 1979. Lovely stuff. But I also had at the end of the night probably about another 10 albums which I pretty much flipped. I got upgrade copies of 3 Japan albums, Quiet Life. Everything's first press as well. Tin Drum and Gentleman Take Polaroids, all in smashing condition. I left a load of U2 albums there, but I did take a first press of Boy and a first press of War because I didn't have them on vinyl. I don't mind a bit of early Simple Minds, so Reel to Reel Cacophony. This is a nice textured sleeve, 1979. New Gold Dream, it's probably my favourite Simple Minds album. That's 82. Yep, very nice. And Sparkling the Rain, which I already had, which is pretty good. But then stuff like Everything But the Girl, Idlewild, one of those that I didn't have on vinyl. Last one I'll show here, remix of True Faith, obviously Factory Records, New Order. Really nice stuff. Didn't have this remix 12.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. People living